And welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time, the Archer quest actually started to get good. Sure, it's towards the end, but hey, it's getting good. In today's episode, I believe we'll finish up the Archer quest and become a bard. Ooh, I can't wait. Can you, Orbo? You're right, let's stop wasting time. Let's get on with it. Alright, yada yada yada. Thank the gods you've come, Mechanist. Perhaps you can talk some sense into this stubborn fool. I'll try. Calm yourself, Sylv. At least let us petition the Order of the Twin Adder for. There is no time, Lucienne. Pawa would be long gone before the forces had ever assembled. Alone, I can move more swiftly, take these poachers by surprise, and force them to divulge her location. We understand how you feel, Sylv, but this is too reckless. At least permit Mechanist and me to accompany you. You, the adventurer and the savage, you cannot understand. So, but I do understand. I know what it means to take pride in your home, to want more than anything to protect it, and to be consumed by guilt when you cannot. I see what you're going through, Sylv, and I understand. This guild taught me to open my eyes and see clearly. I beg you, Sylv, open yours. You have friends here, ready to fight. You have us. I've never considered you my friends. Do not follow me. I hope he doesn't perish in this quest line, but if he does, it adds to the story. Well, his line certainly has improved. Sigh. If he honestly thinks he's doing us a favor by forbidding us from getting involved, then he's an even bigger fool than I can imagine. Come, Mechanist, to the South Shroud for the third time. This time I'm teleporting. I'm sick of this. Oh, wait. This is where... Okay, I better make sure I go to the right one. That would have been really bad. Don't know if that's taking me to the actual quest or not. Right, yeah, it wasn't the right one. There we go. That was almost really bad. Yeah, I know. But I caught myself, which is good. And we're right there. Oh, this is where we did the one quest line. Alright, let's finish this up and become a bard. Which I'm really curious how Final Fantasy does it. And look at that, he's been gone for 5 seconds, he's already wounded. Level sync begin. Pant, pant. Well, this is unfortunate. Did you get caught in a metal trap? Sylv! Hey, Mechanist, I told you not to follow me. I neither need nor want. Don't take me for a fool. You cannot conceal the truth from this archer's eyes. Mechanist, the others are almost upon us. We must make her stand here and protect Sylv. You got it. I take the north, you take the south. Alright, let's take care of some birds. Because why not? Okay, you're done. Next target. That's right, I'm about to have 2 damage over times. That's gonna really rack up the damage. I can't wait to see what that looks like. And you're done. There we go. Instantly target the healer. Very good. And look at that, I can dodge freely. I do love that. Melee and tanks, well, tanks mostly, or no, caster. It's caster that is so annoying when you can't move. Alright, next target down. Power shot. Take care of you. A little poison will do you some good. And there's even more. Target the healer first. Make it easier on all of us. Goodbye. And now we take care of you with a power shot. Wait, did I really miss? I didn't know I had a chance to... Oh, we're at the same level. I think there's a oh wait, is there another healer? No, then how are you healing? Or am I mistaken? Maybe he healed himself. Whatever. It happened, we move on. Alright, take care of the bird. We had the bird healing them. And a poison arrow to you. Now what? That was it? Where's the boss battle? Or do we do 2 quests? I guess we'll find out. I told you, I do not need nor or want your assistance. Quite why have you deluded yourselves into thinking? You're the one who's deluded, thinking you could deceive us, when even a blind man, I thought I was a bird man, could see that you cover your mouth every time you tell a lie. Okay, don't play... Let's note it, Orbo. Take notes. Don't play poker with anybody from the Archers Guild. Apparently they can tell all your lies because of their ability to see. Thank you. Observe with intent, overlooking not the smallest detail, discern your subject's unique characteristics, and recognize patterns in their behavior. I learned these things from Lucian, and from you. Now I shall be damned if I'm going to watch you get yourself killed. There's still so much I don't know about Gridania and Wildwood archery. So much that I need you to teach me. I suppose fixing your form is the least I can do. Why, you... Paula's gang is already on the move. We have but one chance to catch them. Poachers throughout the 12's wood use bone whistles like this one to communicate. With it, I believe we can lure Paula out of hiding, assuming she's not moved on. So that's why you came to talk Taker's Rot. For this gang's whistle. Mechanist, if you are determined to help me, I have a task for you. Paula was last seen near Isam Har, to the east of the camp. Through a hollow tree trunk is a clearing where 2 streams meet. The F's are wont to congregate, and F's are wont to congregate. We lay our trap there, and you will be the bait. Do not fear, Mechanist. I swear upon my honor as a Gridanian archer that no harm will come to you. Sure, I don't mind being bait. I can take it. Alright, where exactly is this? It is... a decent ways away. Chocobo, give me a lift. Damn, there's no fast travel point. Okay, we're walking. So, remind me, Orbo, last episode I decided we're going for the Lancer, right? Okay, cool. I'm really looking and I went the wrong way. I'm a fool, don't say it. I said don't say it. Anyways, that's cool because I get to play the Dragoon class, which honestly has been a personal favorite class of mine. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe I should just cut. Anyways, back to what I was saying, I'm really looking forward to playing the Dragoon because it's been a favorite class of mine, but I've never played a game with a Dragoon in it, despite it being a personal favorite. How'd that happen? Although I guess I did play Dissidia 012, and that had what's-his-face that was a Dragoon. So it'd be nice to actually play a proper Dragoon for the first time. Although it was Kane, right? His name was Kane, I think. Whatever, I can't remember. Anyways, we're gonna be playing a true Dragoon here soon enough. Alright, there are a lot of F's here. I hate that name. Don't fight me, I'm just setting a trap. Level sync. And this time we're at the same level we should be. So it should be a fair fight. Right? Right? Alright, here we go. Final quest. Of an archer, that is. And we're surrounded. We're surrounded. Alex, I knew I should have trusted me gut. Oh, they're wearing masks. Cool. And there goes your reinforcements. Some blokes just can't take a hint. I do hope you will forgive my forwardness, madam. No, sir, 'tis most flattering. Wouldn't you agree, sisters? Why don't we show our gallant Wildwood admirer and his mate just how much we appreciate their attention? I hope you all like a rough, darling. And the battle begins. Alright, take out the small fry. Wait, what am I doing? Poison first. And then we did get a nice Hawk's Eye for our trouble. Nope, I poisoned. Poisoned! Always poison first. Let's see. Okay, doesn't look like there's any healers. We'll take out the small fries and then we work on the big one. And you're done. Is there none left? Oh, there you are. No, target the right one, game. Target this one. Thank you. Oh, and now, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna blast you with arrows. Now I can... No, there's a healer. Target the healer first, game. Thank you. To make it easier to deal with everybody else. I should be using my AoE attacks, but who cares? Take care of you, one after another. This actually might be better. I still don't know what's actually best, if ever, to use AoEs. I feel like a numbers game, you know, it's blah blah blah. But it doesn't feel right whenever I do that. But that's just me. Alright, can we get a Hawk's Eye, please? Probably not, now that I'm actually find the boss. We're all just standing here shooting arrows at each other like a bunch of fools. An actual archery battle, we'd be running back and forth and taking cover and dodging and catching each other's arrows. But I guess this works. Kind of. Not really. Alright, do you have no backup? Alright, looks like she may have numbed one of our people. Alright, keep up the poison, keep up the damage. I got another Hawk's Eye, thank you. Like I said, I enjoy this class except for the RNG super shot. It's the only thing I don't like. Oh, that's just an AoE field now. Noted. I'm taking damage. Luckily I have a second wind. Wait, I have a damage boost. I forgot about that. I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool. Oh, shut up, Orbo. I wasn't asking. Completely forgot I got a damage boost. And we're done. Oh, I'm the biggest fool there is. With that, the Archer quest is done. I think. Am I gonna get a sick shot here, or am I gonna get saved? And I thought you only had eyes for me. Nah, dang it, I thought I was gonna pull off a cool shot. So do I capture her or do I execute her? That is the question. I can't. I won't. I guess I didn't do anything. Actually, I'm probably the one who has to lug her back, don't I? And we're done. Back to Lucienne. So overall, I think it's the weakest questline so far, just because the Black Maid had, you know, I want to learn magic, you're not supposed to, you got possessed by a demon. And the Gladiator had, you know, a little bit of, oh, I used to be an amazing gladiator, but then things happened, and now I'm kind of on the run, but I still care about my people. This was still, you know, it was still a good storyline. I'm not saying it was bad, but it's just, of the three, the weaker one so far. Mainly because the Pompous Fool and we did nothing but target practice. But then again, you need the Pompous Fool to make you like him when he redeems himself, blah blah blah. I believe to see you again, Mechanist. Have the three of you not been united in your purpose, Pawa would still be free, and one or more of you would be surely dead. Well, I don't know about me, but I'm so proud of you, Mechanist. Not only have you mastered our teachings, but you've also helped your guild mates regain the perspective that they had lost. So showing such compassion to your peers, I wish to teach you a new technique, Wind Bite. With Wind Bite, you can bring the power of the very air around you to bear against your opponents, and they will suffer on long after you've knocked your next arrow. It will serve you well in battle, I am certain. All archers walk the same path, Mechanist, towards improvement and discovery. As long as you have your vision to see the path ahead, you will continue to mature and excel. May we all grow wary and lose direction in time. When this befalls you, I have no doubt that you will find your way back to us. Trust in your eyes, Mechanist. They will never lead you astray. And with that, we are done with the Archer quest line. Cool. And Wind Bite. I'm gonna have to, rearrange my abilities here. And we leveled up. Cool. Yep, the songs of Bard and Bowsman. Song of the Bard and Mage's Ballad. Well, let's get on with it, shall we? Alright. Well met, Mechanist. Would that we had the time for banter. We're all up in arms here. Yet another Ixali, I'm not gonna try to say that one, has been spotted over the 12's Wood, you see. Their reappearance calls to mind the Battle of Griffin Crossing. Well, I say battle. Most are agreed it was a massacre. Would be more apt. The Ixal dealt us a crushing defeat that day. Right around this time of year, it was more than 2 decades past. A humiliating episode in our history, to be sure, but heavens forbid that we ever forget it. Failure is the finest, if not the kindest, of teachers. And a few things drive a man better than its sting. But let's speak of cheerier matters. Mayhap you've already heard, but a renowned archer has recently returned to the 12's Woods. The one they call the God's Bow. Well, that's not, an ego trip right there. That's just a title, of course. His birth name is Jahantl? That's a name. Or is it Yahantl? I prefer Jahantl, it sounds cooler. And he was once of the God's Quiver. The man was a legend even then, and there was no honor greater than being taken under his tutelage. Let's see. But that's not all there is to him, mind you. Jahantl was also a skilled bard, one of the few who were capable of inspiring others with great feats through song. Upon learning of the God's Bow had returned, dozens of us flocked to him in hopes that training under a legend. Yours truly included. Oh, you wanted to as well? Cool. Alas, the meeting, I don't even know what that was, galvanize? When that happened. Alas, the meeting hasn't unfolded quite as well as we had hoped. Jahantl has refused to teach each and every suitor that has approached him thus far. Though it should be mentioned that the topics he is reluctant to instruct us in do not include poetry and song. He seems exceedingly keen to teach us all about them. Some few of us were tempted to take him up on the offer, save that of the nation to defend. Far be it from my intent to belittle all those bards out there, but I like my chances rather better charging into battle with a quiver than a harp. Sigh. And here we were hoping that transcendent mastery of the bow might be ours. By the sparkle in your eye, I'd wager you have an interest in that self-same poetry as song. Come now, there's no call for shyness. And there is no more to life than battle. If you do not present yourself as a pupil to Jahantl, I happen to know his whereabouts. If you would present yourself. Sorry, I'm screwing up my talking. Doing all that Pawa talk. Screwed up my system. I'm gonna have to do a reset. Let's see. I'm given to understand that he has made his camp somewhere west of Quarry Mill in the South Shroud. Again? Jahanto is an agreeable sort of fellow, and should you be willing enough to meet you. Truth be told, I'm still holding on to hope. If you could find a way into Jahanto's confidence, mayhap we can yet be persuaded to train us. I wish you the best of luck, friend. You said a mouthful. Okay, this is the one I want. Oh, cool. I have a location close by. We don't have to waste time with walking. Alright, let's become the bard. We'll shoot arrows and sing songs into the night. That doesn't sound very battle and virtuous, but I can't wait to see what the class actually does. Right, we walk, we walk, we walk. I did not join your fate. Quit saying I did. And there we are. Lonely fellow, need some company. Ooh, it's a harp and a bow. Now that's cool. I know, right? Ah, another guest. You are kind to pay me visit, young one. Naught gives us elderly folk more pleasure than the company of the young. It depends on who's the young one, right? Add that to the steaming pot of tea and the beauty of the 12 woods, and we could want for little more. But the curl of your lips tells me that tea and siri are not what you desire. You seek knowledge of archery, I take it. In which case, I'm afraid I must disappoint you, Mechanist, was it? Yes, I'm Jahanto. The one who they called the God's Bow. But that was in another life. I have long cast aside my bow, taking instead a harp to my breast. For years I have lived as a bard, going wherever the wind blows, exulting in the beauty of creation through song. To be sure, I still have eyes that recognize a promising archer when I see one. And you, young one, have promise. Keep your nose to the grindstone, and one day you may count yourself a virtuoso of the bow. You know that virtuosity is worthless without virtue. The words of a ballad of the vainglorious fool tell us this much. You truly wish to remain and learn poetry and verse? Well. I must admit to being rather taken aback. Yeah, I could go for a good story. We just finished one. Give me another. In uncertain days such as these, there are few indeed who would devote their time to song as opposed to more tangible endeavors. You intrigue me, young one. I find myself growing curious as to how the melodies of old might find expression through you. Give me a piano. I do believe a certain friend of mine would be of a self-same opinion. That would be as good as a place for any of us to begin. Listen well, Mechanist. There is a noble named Puckno Pokey, that's a name, who can oft be found wandering this area situated east of here. I would have you present yourself to him. Puckno Pokey is possessed of a discerning eye for talent. If he sees potential in you, I should be well satisfied that you indeed have the makings of a bard. You got it. Or maybe that's not a bow. It looked like one. Heed me, while sent I'm not even gonna try. Turn thee over the hourglass of time, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore. The word choice with some of these people is crazy. Yeah, but that gives it character. Alright, now we gotta find us a Moogle who's pretty far away. I thought I said it was close by. Alright, over the woods we go, but we're not going to grandmother's house. Wood Whaler Lance, I'm not helping you. I'm looking for a Moogle, so I can learn song and dance. Alright, out of my way, don't hit me, and there's a lot of enemies here. They're all gonna target me. Moogle's right there. Please leave me alone, Okay, if there's only one, I can deal with one. I hope I can deal with one. Oh yeah, my new wind shot. Now you have 2 dots on you. How's that feel? Actually, that does a lot. Okay, Puck No Pokey, what you got for me? Koopo R, how could this have happened? It's just so embarrassing. A blunder of the ages, Koopo. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? That's a rare talent. I'll allow. What? Anyways, but you've caught me at a bad time, Koopo. Now would be a good adventure to show yourself out. Jahantel sent you? You should have said so sooner, Koopo. You do know that Jahantel is no ordinary bard, yes? His songs can salve your heart and strengthen your resolve. They can banish your fears and fill you with hope. And that's not even scratching the surface. I'm intrigued. Why, to hear him perform is like bathing in sunbeams, Koopo. I've asked, begged, and pled more times than I care to count for Jahantel to stay and sing in the forest. Only now has he deigned to set foot here again. But he's refusing to sing for us. That's a blatant breach of a promise, Koopo. And what's this? Why, you're being resonate with a chord similar to Jahantel's. Perhaps even identical, Koopo. By the troll, this means that things may yet turn out as we planned. Why, you might even have it in you to surpass the man. And that's saying a lot, Koopo. Egads, your coming had me so excited my predicament nigh escaped my mind. There's a charm that I meant to give to Jahantel. You see, but it was stolen as I napped, Koopo. I roused just in time to Epsy the thief and attempted to give chase. Alas, drowsiness robbed me of my balance, and I was delayed by this tree. Last I saw that overbold brigand, he, or possibly she, was skirting towards Taker's Rot, Koopo. Now, I realize we've only just met, but would you mind recovering the charm delivering to Jahantel in my stead? Sure. Oh, it's just right there. Now, how many of these enemies can I dodge? Hopefully all of them. Nope, there's one. Oh, why'd I have to put a quest here? Alright. How many of them can I get rid of? Let's see, damage over time, get both of them off. Oh, this does not look good. And I'm stunned, of course I am. Let me just use all my things. Heal myself, damage boost myself. Okay, there's that one, there's another dot for you. And I'm about to perish, aren't I? Oh, if they're melee, I just gotta outrun them, right? Alright, wait, another one spawned? This is not gonna go well, is it? I'm gonna perish. Maybe if I keep doing some good procs, I won't. Alright, there you go, some damage over time, a little bit more damage over time. Now I just gotta get some good shots. Hawk's Eye, please proc for me. Proc for me. I said proc. Alright, we somehow survived. Yeah, but you know what, we're here. Alright, grab this stolen crate and... let's see. Back to here. Alright, I'm gonna do this smart. It's gonna take a little longer, but I'm not dealing with that again. I refuse to deal with that again. Alright, we take you down. There we go, and we take you. Take care of all these annoying enemies. Take care of you, Hawk's Eye. There we go. Thanks for the help, other person. Now we can sprint by. Yes, there we go. So noted, in the future, probably should take my time. Alright, I got your chest. Have you recovered the charm, Koopo? Yes, I did. You did it, Koopo. Please, you must now deliver this to Jahantel. Tell him that Pukno Pokey thinks him a cunning rogue, but is excited nonetheless. So excited in fact that he cannot help but sing. Koopa no. Alright, Chocobo, you know where we're going. Back through the enemies. That's a good walk, nothing should target us for long. And don't worry, they hit me, not the Chocobo. That was close though. We almost failed a quest so simple just cause I was being a fool. Story of my gaming life, right? Wasn't asking, Orbo, wasn't asking, and you know it. Right after this, we should have the abilities of a bard unlocked for us. And we can see what exactly a bard does. I know it says what it does, but we'll see what it actually does. Alright, Jahanto, here's your trinket. Welcome back, Mechanist. You have the charm and a message for me from Pokey, you say? Yeah, here's a charm. A cunning rogue am I? I suppose I must explain. Pokey and I go back a long way to when first I took up the harp. I made a promise to him then that I have yet to make good on. Pokey has long desired that I remain in the 12 woods to sing for the rest of my days. Regrettably, I have been ill able to oblige him. Duty called, you see. I have battlefields to stand upon and comrades to protect. Moreover, an event came to pass that rendered my being in the 12th wood problematic. I thought that by taking eager souls such as you under my wing, mayhap it would suffice to appease Pokey. Of course, he saw straight through my little ruse. What the Moogles lack in grace, they amplify make up for it in wit. The creatures are great lovers of song. That you return with this charm is proof positive of his high regard of you, of your potential as a bard and archer both. The charm is a crystal known as the soul of a bard. Pokey asked that you bring it to me, but he meant for you to have it. It is a gift from the Moogles, bestowed upon those they deem worthy of walking the path of a true bard. The soul of the bard harbors memories of the past, verses and refrains sung by the bards of old. As you gain worldly experience, more and more these memories will find expression through your being, imbuing your songs with powers untold. Now, it may surprise you to hear that bowmen and bards are as next of kin. By the same token, mastery of song is dependent upon one's prowess with it as an archer. The sense in this it will be lost upon you at first, but in time the realization will dawn that bow and harp are but stringed instruments played by the same hand. So that's how they justify it. Go now, Mechanist, and let your body and soul drink deep the melodies of old. When next we meet, I hope to see a fully fledged bard standing before me, one who exceeds even Pokey's wildest expectations. We are officially a bard! Bard unlocked. Now let's see what abilities we have. Mage's Ballad learned. Yes, I know we have to level up, but most importantly, we are a bard now. So let us equip our little soul stone. Transfer everything. Update. There we go. That should leave... Yep, perfect. Alright, song gauge unlocked. Singing Mage's Ballad will display the actions corresponding to song gauge, indicating the effect's time remaining. If the repertoire effect is triggered while Mage's Ballad is being sung, the recast times for Blood Letter and Red Date Ring of Death are reduced. What? I don't know. But you know what? The video's getting a little bit late, so next episode we'll read around the abilities and then start the Lancer story quest. And see how that ranks among the ones we've done so far. But yay, we are now a bard. Hooray. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed gaming. This has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.